concerned. It's what happens when you get a text message saying that you have a package arrived. And so you run to the front porch, next to the garage, and nothing's there. Somebody just fudged. There's absolutely no greater feeling on earth than to just do this and you're naked. Yard work necessities would be Bluetooth, wireless, earbuds, in my opinion. These are the Blue Jay. Bluetooth headset, preferably these, because these do block out some kind of noise and allow you to have a lot of noise in your ear. So I guess that defeats the purpose of earplugs. 3M actually makes earplug 3.5 headphones, and I have them. It's just they're not loud enough. I guess that defeats the purpose of earbud or hearing protection as well. But anyway, regardless, 3M has those. There's a spongy. You just put them in your ear, just like hearing protection, and you actually can connect it to your phone and listen to music. It probably doesn't get very loud by design, so that you can hear your surroundings a little bit, especially if you're on the job and somebody's yelling at you, you know, something's going to kill you and get out of the way. They want you to be able to hear that or something, and you can still listen to music. Those are options, but I like these. I'm going to go mow the yard, trim some trees. I'm going to mow the yard with a real mower because I want to get some exercise, so I'll be pushing that thing manually around instead of using my riding mower. So I'm excited about that. They still make the real mower that I got, so I may do a review on that as well at some point. I don't know. We'll see. You know, I just realized that I probably I've never shared like the wedding pictures. I don't think so with you guys. And I just so happened to look on the wall and I was like, hey, let's just look at some wedding photos. There's the wife and her dad, me and my mom, the wife and her mom, me and the wife at the wedding venue, and then there's the butt grab heard around the world. It's pretty cool, right? I had custom made. Those are different photographs. It spells out family, and then we have that, and we got that on our honeymoon. It's carved out the date we got married. That's her, blonde-headed, me, brown figure. Yeah, that's the wedding family wall, I guess. What the heck was it?
Spaghetti squash. Spaghetti
squash. And we're doing the Nutrisystem meatballs and putting in there, and that's legal. We can do that because that's a vegetable. And tea. And we just washed our knockoff Yeti rumblers. So that's good. We'll use that for tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, we get to go to yard sales and stuff. It's the first time in years. I mean, since I was like not driving and living at home, since I've gone out yard sailing. So this is going to be yard selling.
Or sailing. Sailing. We're going sailing.
What I want to do is find like childhood toys or something to decorate the shelves in my office. Get rid of like some of those Funkos and stuff that's not going to be worth a dime. That's a little bit too kiddie, and go for even kiddier stuff from my childhood. So I'm excited about that, and I hope I can knock out some stuff, you know, $10, $20, and have a nice haul. But tonight is going to be trying to find yard sales and writing those addresses down and getting a plan together.
It's not done. Well, maybe it is.
Okay, so we're headed out yard sailing. This is all thanks to Anthony Rapino, by the way. I never told you that. It's another YouTuber guy that I'll leave a link to his channel down below, but he goes on yard sale trips and stuff. So, and I haven't done that since I was a little kid, so sparked a high interest and I'm after today. Toys from childhood and stuff to decorate my office shelves with. So that's the goal in collectibles and things of that nature. But hopefully we'll come back with something good. It's sprinkling right now, but it's not supposed to last like no time. 6:30, woke up like at 4:50 or so this morning, and yeah, see what we get. Yard selling, how's it going? It's a total freaking bust is how it's going. It's absolutely 0 yard sales, and I think the 3 that we've passed was just sketchy part of town, and like it was all clothes. I could see that from the road, and some of them was even just wet boxes of clothes where it rained. Like they didn't even care to bring them in. So we decided that we think we're going to just go to a flea market and just say the hell with it, because we're pretty close to one. And I know there's a community yard sale, but it starts at 9 a.m. so it's like an hour and 5 minutes away. So we may hit the flea market and then hit the community yard sale, which is at a church, and then skedaddle back home. So 2 stops, and that's it, because there's like nothing going on. There was a couple on Craigslist that was listed to be happening on Memorial Day itself. But today, it rained a little bit in the morning, but nothing crazy, but it's just nothing going on. Kinda sucks. Yard sales are a bust. The community yard sale at this church thing was a bust. It was just all crap, like clothes and stuff. So Goodwill, we're gonna check out Goodwill here. It's a nice small town. I love this little small town. And then we're gonna go to a cool ass general store, which has it's well known, and it has all this little nifty stuff. So Goodwill, general store, and then go home. So Goodwill is running a half off Memorial Day sale. Everything in the entire store is half off. The crazy thing is, everything just about was brand new. I mean, like all the merchant, all the non-clothing stuff looked to be brand new. It had Target stickers on there, clearance stickers, that I guess they couldn't sell it, so they just donated it to Goodwill, and stores were donating stuff to Goodwill. I got 2 brand new items that probably equal $150. Brand new, I purchased for $8. This is insane. This is like the luckiest day of my life. But let's look at what it is. This is a fan for like drying off floors and stuff. But this is commercial. Brand new, never used. This is commercial, brand new. The paperwork is inside. This clamps down. This keeps stuff cold. This is like for like your what is that called? The caterers. This is exactly what caterers would use, and I'm going to use this for like drinks, because let's look inside here, and the paperwork and everything from it being brand new is inside, and it's insulated, very well insulated. This is almost like Yeti type of cooler for dispensing liquids, and I gave $3 for this, $5 for that. That is freaking insane. Alright, so we are in downtown Athens, like the old part around the square. It's legendary, right? Good food. Awesome little shops. People travel from all over just to come here. Look around, let's look around. Look at this. You don't beat this kind of old town, right? You can't find it anywhere. This UG White, right down there, the badass general store. All this stuff, good stuff. Village Pizza, well known. So this is awesome. So we're gonna go to this little general store, UG White, and just do a little shopping in there while we're here. But the Goodwill here in Athens, coming here from now on, it's crazy. Alright, I have absolutely terrible luck with this coffee mug and my crotch. I mean, this is not coffee. This is Tide Pen on coffee stains to get that out because I have white shorts. Now it gets it right out. It takes 2 applications. The first one knocks it down to hardly visible, and the next application of that Tide pen knocks it right out of the park. So Tide pens, huge plus. I love you so much because you're helping me to not look like I just pissed my pants and leak and everything else all over them, because that's exactly what it looks like. I'm your private dancer, dancing for money. I'll do what you want me to do. Right now we're at a recital for the nieces. It's from 11:30 to 8.
Probably later.
8, 9, 10 p.m. tonight at Huntsville High School or whatever this is. So we get to see some kids dancing, some tears flowing because seniors are leaving and dance studios are closing after this year. So it's going to be this big ball of emotion. Our intermission is just taking place. What time did we get here? 11:30 noon. Started at noon. Got here like 11:30. It's 4:45 p.m. and we still have probably 5 hours or 4 hours left to go. It's not bad at all. Not as bad as I thought it would be. It's the last recital that they'll have. After this, the place that teaches the dance are just going to do competitions and focus on that. And so it's kind of like the last hurrah to this recital stuff. And it's kind of neat. You get to see the young generation come through. The little bitty kids, they're in a league on their own. They're doing a little dance thing, and you get to see experienced people. And there's one male guy that's a senior. He got a scholarship to New York somewhere. Where's he going?
Somewhere in New York.
Somewhere in New York or something for a dance scholarship. So he's doing really well for himself. He did a dance by himself where he explained his situation, to where at the beginning of the song he was speaking and saying that, he's overcome a lot. He was bullied for dancing as a guy, as a male, and then that turned because he never did drugs, he never drank any alcohol. It took a turn to where he was a role model for a large group of people now. So stay positive, keep your nose to the grindstone, and truck on through, and then you come out the other side being admired by a lot of people, right? And that's what I got.
Oh my God, deep thoughts.
That's what I got. That's what I got out of it. That's what I got out of it. That's what I'm saying.
Learning from a 17-year-old.
He was, you can learn from children.
Deep thoughts.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we're going to go back in there and have deeper thoughts with everybody else saying farewell to their children or whatever. Not their children.
That makes it, you need to scrap all that. It makes it sound like they're dying. Like, we're at a cancer.